welcome. Today we're going to talk about 2.2. This should be really quick. There's actually not really much math involved. We're just going to find some values on a table. So we'll get right to it. Today we're going to use a weekly payroll chart to find the amount of an exemption. So first thing, let's go over a couple of examples. An exemption is simply part of your income that is not taxed. The government allows for you to exempt some money, or basically hide some of your money in a legal way, so that it doesn't get taxed. This allows, for people that don't make a whole lot of money, their first dollars that they make are untaxed, so they can afford to put food on the table, pay their rent, clothing, things like that. So there's a couple steps here. First, the problem is going to tell you whether the person you're dealing with is single or married. So we call it the marital status. So we determine that. Secondly, when we look at one of these tables, we have rows that are going across, columns that are going up and down, going vertically. So this will make more sense once we start going through the first problem. But we find the row for the income amount. We'll be told how much money they make. We need to find the appropriate row. And then lastly, they're going to tell us how many exemptions. Essentially, you get an exemption for every person that you are responsible for, like financially. So you count yourself as an exemption. If you have some kids or a spouse, all those count as an exemption for you. So we find the column, and we're simply going to find the dollar value on the chart. So let's go ahead and take a look here. So Billy Watson. He is, let's see, his weekly pay is $264, and he is married and has 2 exemptions. So first thing, his marital status is married. So if you guys flip the page, you'll see you have a couple charts. This first one is for single. The second one is for married. So we're going to be using that bottom chart. Let's see, so he's married. Secondly, we want to find the income that he makes. This 260 to 270, I'll explain in a little bit. It goes in increments of 10. It's not going to have exactly $264.89 on there. And then the last thing, he has 2 exemptions. So 260 to 270 with 2 exemptions. So let's go to the chart. I'm looking at the married chart. You can see this arrow down here. At least 260, but less than 270. So I'm going to be in this 1, 2, 3rd row. And then across the top has the number of exemptions. So I want to kind of work down from the number 2 and across from this 260 to 270. You can see that red number I circled was $21. So the income tax that gets withheld and sent to the government for this particular weekly paycheck is going to be $21. That's all we're asking for. So $21 is getting withheld. Let's see. Next, Sally Parr, her weekly pay is $198.50. She is not married, so she's single, and she has 1 exemption. So single, she makes between $190 to $200. 1 exemption. So single, $190 to $200. 1 exemption. Let's go to our chart. I'm going to be using this first table. So single, $190 to $200 is in here. 1 exemption. We're looking down this column. I'm going to find the intersection. And I think that was 21 again. I selected that wrong. 21 from a different spot. So there we go. So I think there's one more example. I'll let you guys try it. And that's it for today. Thanks, guys.